Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're hunting through. We're looking for those alphabet 10p's, or some territory ones, world coins, anything of interest. Ideally though, we want those alphabets from 2019. We've never completed the whole book. So far we've got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V and X. So any of those last 6 would make for fantastic finds. But 2019 dated alphabet 10p's are so low minted, hard to find and scarce, so we started another 2018 book. This is our third 2018 book. And so far all we need to fill the book is B, C, D, J, R, O and W. So let's cross our fingers if we get one of those. Be very, very exciting. But let's get into the bags, see what we get today. Okay, then whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, I'm going to be replying to some recent comments left on my videos. If you've got a question, then leave it in a comment in the comment section of one of the videos, and I scroll through once a week and I take screenshots and use them in these 10p Q&A videos. You've got a random love and like from me. It's potentially to be used for a future Q&A video. We start with Kevin Chambers says, "Hi Christopher, not sure how I stumbled on your channel, but I do enjoy the £2 hunts. Personally, I only collect £5 myself. Is there a way of finding out how many are scheduled for release in a year? And also, is there a reason why so many £2 commemoratives were released up to 2016 and then none since? Just curious." There isn't sort of a schedule that they're all meant announced for coins that are coming out. The one thing you can keep an eye on though is the Royal Proclamations. That's the first sort of public announcement of what's going to be released on coins, but there isn't a release date, so they will just list a bunch of coins that have been given the go ahead and will be released in the future. So that's one place you can look. There's lots of Facebook groups, my Discord server, other Discord servers, things like that. You can keep up to date with new releases. There are plenty of newsletters you can follow on the Royal Mint's website to keep abreast of what's coming out. Why were there so many £2 coins released up to 2016 and none since? In terms of into circulation, it's down to the demand. It seems that the demand for physical £2 coins to be circulated has fallen and fallen and fallen, and very little has been put out into circulation since 2016. It's a real shame, and even more so that in the couple of years where the Britannia has been minted for circulation afterwards, it's purely been the Britannia definitive design minted, not a split with some of the commemoratives, because again, I'll keep banging the drum. I think more variety of circulating commemorative coins and definitive coins helps to keep the hobby going and growing. Right, Krish says, "I have asked this a few times, but it has not been randomly loved and liked. Ha ha ha." Well, there we go. This time it happened. "Any chance you will put the roundel in an ultrasonic cleaner and try to get it cleaned? Would you put any coin in an ultrasonic cleaner that has been in circulation just to try and clean it up?" My rule of thumb is don't clean coins. I don't clean coins and I won't clean coins. That's the general rule of thumb. I have on the odd occasion experimented with it on coins that have little or no value in terms of whether they're not highly collectible, they're not valuable coins in and of themselves. So the answer to that is no, I won't be cleaning it, and I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, so can't do it either. Andy says, "So the HMS Belfast is on a £2 coin. It looks good as well." I absolutely agree. I think the HMS Belfast £2 coin looks absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's a very nice design. I think they do really well with £2 coins. I think it might actually be because there are less £2 coins brought out a year than say the 50p's, so there's much more margin for a bunch of the 50p's to be not the most exciting designs, whereas the £2 coins, but again, I guess they could just be a bit boring. But if we have some real standout £2 coin designs, then that sort of stands head and shoulders above others because there's so few of them. But no, I can't wait to get my hands on it, and as I keep saying, I'm looking forward to the confusion, because there is a group of people who still refer to the 2015 Navy Centenary as the HMS Belfast £2 coin when it is not. So to have different people referring to different coins by the same name, I think it's going to be kind of funny. Anyway, Hyun Jinky 1995 says, "As a non-native British guy, I just wonder how it looks like the coins and notes during Elizabeth I and even her father's reign, Henry VIII. I don't think there would have been banknotes of the period, so for the reign of Henry VIII and Elizabeth I, coins will be hammered coins, so they'll have been struck with a hammer. So they will all look quite unique. No two hammered coins are identical, because it's not like the machinery used now where things are so similar. There are lots of the coins being off-center or rotations, things like that. There are some milled coins, I believe, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. I think they experimented with using milled coins during her reign, but ended up not going forwards. Henry VIII as well, they called him Old Copper Nose because he stripped some of the silver out of the coinage so could create the same amount of money for less cost in terms of the silver. So he did debase silver, which was reinstated in subsequent reigns. But no, they are fascinating coins. Again, they are living pieces of history that would have been used at that time. So if I get, I don't know, Elizabeth I hammered sixpence, for example, I think it's fascinating that this would have been in someone's hands hundreds of years ago. What were they buying with it? Were they buying, I don't know, a round of pints at the local tavern, or were they, I don't know, buying their weekly shopping? It's such a cool thing and to have and to own. It's not the area of coin collecting that I am most excited for. I like new and decimal stuff, but I can still appreciate the history and the excitement over the sort of that sort of age of coins. But there we go. Right, Nessie Diamond says, fantastic, I really enjoyed watching this video, best wishes from Nessa in RWB. I guess that's in Royal Wootton Batter. I've got a local viewer. Well, if you do see me out and about, do say hi. It's always nice to be bumping into subscribers. It's a little bit odd when I'm in Christopher mode rather than Christopher Collects mode. If I'm out shopping and someone says, oh, you're Christopher Collects, it's a bit like, yes, I am, and you flip over to to that. So but yeah, I'm always happy to say hi to people. TJ73 L8J says, you should not have found a Kew Gardens in circulation. I thought they were not in circulation since 2009 when everyone first found out they were rare. I mean, you're quite right in terms of once everyone found out how rare and potentially valuable they are, more people are on the lookout for them and taking them out of circulation, which naturally over time reduces the amount of them in circulation compared to, say, a common coin like Benjamin Bunny, where collectors will still take a few out of circulation to complete their collection, but not in the same way you would with the Kew Gardens. But there are still people out there that given, inherited or whatever, they come across a coin collection and don't realise there is intrinsic value as these coins as collector's items and just pay them into the bank or spend them. So there are some that go into circulation. I found one quite recently. I know it must be at least once a week or a couple of times during the month that someone messages me showing me a Kew Gardens that they have found. So they are still out there. You're just unlikely to find them. But the only way you guarantee you'll never find one is by stopping looking. So yeah, definitely still out there. So keep looking. Makamula says, now try bowling without the baby bumpers. So this is my Royal Mint trip video. We stayed down for the weekend and part of that we went bowling, and yes, I had the barriers, the bumpers, because I did not pay £15 to throw gutter balls all night. I know I am not I know that I am not some amazing sportsman, and it would not have been fun quite frankly just to throw gutter ball after gutter ball, so hence I got the bumpers up. So yes, I had fun. That's what that matters, right? Right, Brad Palmer says, oh dear, not the best result. Are you planning to buy the Silver Sovereign? I really don't think I will. The Royal Mint are just price gouging for those. How can they justify over £100 for a tiny bit of silver? I mean, although I fall into your camp, I feel like I do need a bit of pushback on that, because we do pay, I and others similar to me do pay massively over spot for silver-proof 50p's or £2 coins. We're paying way over the value of the precious metal in those coins, but I buy them because I'm a collector and I want them in my collection. But I have not yet bought this Silver Sovereign. If the mintage figure had been lower, 50,000 is a humongous mintage figure. It's more than the 2017 Beatrix Potter characters individually. They were what, 30, 35,000, something like that. And just look at what they've done price wise. So I think in a year's time you'll be able to pick one of these up for 30, 35 quid. So Not that I'm planning to do that, but if one comes my way at a really reduced price, I might just snaffle it up. But yes, it is a coin that sort of changed my outlook on what I might be buying in the future. I persuaded myself out of buying that, so I think I might persuade myself out of buying quite as much as I have in the last 2-3 years, going into 2025. So yes, it's just another part of the avalanche of new releases, isn't it? Right, Sandy Barnes says, great hunt, no finds, thus you got to pick Christopher Ironside as the star find. If it was an average hunt, you'd have some other stars, so I think having your namesake coin represent is really cool. I totally agree with you, Sandy, on this one. I like your positive outlook. So yes, there is the odd hunt where we don't find anything too exciting, but then you've got to find what is exciting amongst what you've found. I love the story behind the Christopher Ironside 50p. It's my namesake, and I collect and keep all the ones that I find. So yes, it's a great coin to pick as a star find. Not the most exciting in terms of its rarity, but it's a cool coin and I really like it. And I'm sure there are many of you out there that will agree there are common coins that you really like, or you collect, or there's a special significance for certain coins. So there we go. Oh, there we go. We haven't got 2 more bags to go after this, so we got B for Bond. Amazing. 2018 dated. I don't remember if that's a new one or not. It might be. Either way, superb find. Right, last comment comes from this charming Matt. Says, question for you. Feel free to use it in a Q&A, seeing as though you have found a Mauritian 10 rupees in your recent £2 hunt, and it being shaped like a 50p. If you were to find a rare 50p which you didn't have in your book during a £2 coin hunt, would you put it in the 50p book? Okay, this is a tricky one. So I did find that Mauritius coin in a £2 coin hunt, and it looks like a 50p. So if I found, we'll go to the extreme, if I found a Kew Gardens 50p in a £2 coin hunt, would I put it into my current 50p book? It feels like it's breaking all the rules. My own rules. So I think if I found a Kew Gardens 50p in a £2 coin hunt, as unlikely as it would be, I would put it in one of my previous books that is missing a Kew Gardens 50p. If I was missing, say, one coin, what was it, the last one, Triathlon, I was missing, and I found that in a £2 coin hunt, would I put it in my 50p book? I think I'm going to say no. It feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. So I'm going to say no. And with that, we'll go back to the coins. Well, then our finds for today. From Guernsey, we've got this lovely design from 1992. Very good vintage, if I say so myself. 2 from Jersey. Were they the same years? 2006 and 1992. So different years, which is always nice. 1 from the Isle of Man, St Germans Cathedral. Superb. But, of course, star find, B for Bond. 2018 dated. And it is, of course, a new one for the book. So, move these out the way. We'll get the 2018 book out. And we'll pop it in there. Super stuff. Well, any time that we find one of these alphabet MPs, it's always going to be a great success. Now, as usual, in the description of this video, you'll find links across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me and other coin collectors over on that. There are also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.